Welcome to The Royalty, where reality TV strategy meets unfiltered truth. Hosted by a trio of reality TV royalty, Tiffany Mitchell, Derek Big D Frazier, and Hannah Chada. This is The Royalty, exclusively on the Heavy Crown Network.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Royalty Podcast on the Heavy Crown Network. And I am one of the ladies in red this evening. I go by Big D.
Hey guys, I am Hannah, aka Chada from Big Brother Season 23, The Amazing Race Season 38, and I'm so excited to be here with our special guest. We're always excited, but this special guest, she's a legend, she's a friend, she's the queen. You just watched her last summer, but we'll get back to her intro because Tiff, why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm just Tiffany. I am from Big Brother, The Challenge, and I was just on this current season of The Traitors, but those very smart people banished me because they thought I was a traitor and I wasn't. But on to bigger and better things. Who we have with us here in this house is, in our castle, is Rachel Reilly, queen of Big Brother, winner, and favorite, and traitor legend. They was talking about her clothes, but she came dressed in red today.
Yes.
Hey, Rachel girl.
Hey,
Hey girl. Hey, Fluffy's gonna like that.
Fluffy's got a life vest. Traitors got a life vest. That's who it really needs to bring on life.
The
You
traitors
can
do.
use
The
them.
traitors at this point need a lifeline.
Ooh, oh my God, I can't wait to get to that end of that
He said, "Can I
episode.
phone a friend?"
Woo!
Oh my gosh. Okay, so did you guys hear Alan did an interview a while ago and he said episode 7 is the best episode in Traitors history. Tonight's episode was really good. I'm almost more excited for next week's episode, and we will definitely cover that. But
I
it
think
does seem like the Traitors
Alan
are
was
falling
there
apart.
for the real thing. I'm sorry. I was going
You
to say,
said
I
what?
think Alan was there for the real thing, and we got the edited version.
Right, that's what I'm
It
guessing
probably was a
too.
lot more drama, and he was like, ooh, and then they said, cut.
Yeah. Even
This
that
is true.
banquet, because the banquet, I imagine it must have taken a long time. But do you guys go in like sequential order?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sort of.
we
Yeah.
try to.
So then I won't
Yeah,
spoil. I won't say anything yet.
Okay.
So
Okay,
yeah,
let's
you
get
guys start
into it.
talking.
Thank you
Yes.
for
So they
asking,
come in.
Rachel. No one ever asks this, so thank you.
Because
Yeah.
Rachel's
Everyone-
literally, she's a professional.
Yes,
right.
and guys,
Professional.
Tiffany
And she
is
cares.
leading the show tonight because I'm
Okay.
out of town.
Just for tonight, since Eric has me, I mean, what's your name, Derek? Derek has me dressed.
You
Eric.
call me every other name, you know.
You know what?
Because you can't be here. So you did. Hannah, what she say in that video? With your headphones and your tank top and your...
No, and Tiffany was just talking in that video.
dress up more for this than you do for work. You do work in your drawers and your t-shirt. But anyway, you have me dressed up today looking like teacher Tiffany. And so, because this the only, I had to wear red. This is the only red thing I own. But, so, let me just say, I don't typically
Well, anything
drink.
for Rachel. So we said we were going to wear red.
Oh,
for
Rachel wanted red. Red for Rachel. I got it.
No,
Yeah, and like I have my red
Rachel's
hat.
hair is red. Yeah, she has the red hat. She has the red hair.
So we all in red. Because
Yes.
I don't know if you all saw me earlier. I came in black. I said, "Oh, these bitches really got on red. Let me go change myself."
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Go ahead.
well, before we get into tonight's review of The Traitors, Rachel, you obviously played the first season of The Traitors. Have you been watching each season since? And how do you feel like the game has evolved over the years?
Yes, thank you, Hannah.
Yeah, okay, that's a great question. Well, yeah, obviously I watch every season, every episode. I love it, obsessed. I think, well, first of all, I'd like to point out the fashion has evolved so much. Like, my cast did not get that note, and I would like to say that I was one of the pioneers of the fashion because I thought my fashion was great on The Traitors season 1, and like nobody got it, and like they didn't understand. But I was like, Castle check, like community theater, as Kate called it, check. Like, we are putting on a show. You know what I mean? Like, I think that now the fashion has become such a part of the show, and I love that. I feel like I can't imagine the show without the fashions. Like, it just really does make And it's such a big topic. Everyone talks about it. Like I saw more things talking about the banquet fashion and more articles talking about that than even like who the traders are or what's going
Right.
on or anything. It's like dynasty for reality TV. That's what we are,
It
right?
is.
It's the Met
It was
Gala.
so unnerving. I think
Yes.
that was the most unnerving thing to me about even
Yeah.
being asked to go in preparation to go. I'm like, screw the game. I could play the game.
Right?
What am I going to wear?
Yeah.
That's the big question. Like, oh, I was totally freaking out. I was like, is there a secondhand store that sells some stuff I like? It was too
Well,
much.
you looked amazing. You brought it. I mean, every outfit, you were like dressed to the nines. I was loving it. Yes.
I didn't know I had it in me.
Yes. Oh, girl, you had a lot of it in you. I mean, it was like iconic. Like your fashion was iconic. I was sad that you left because I was like, damn, we didn't get to see more of your outfit.
I, you know what? Thanks for supporting me, Rachel. It means a
Yes.
lot to get, these compliments and these accolades from people who have actually won things. um, it's so crazy to see how it has taken off and like
Hmm.
where it potentially is going to go, provided that they continue to cast properly. Anyhow. Hmm.
Well, that's true. Well, yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
I know, and I'm wondering
Yeah.
what is going to happen with the civilian season that they're going to have because I wonder, like, in my opinion, I really think that you need the reality stars and I think you need the celebrities. And I know I'm not saying that to take it away from other people, and I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash from that, but like, and I would love for them to play, but I think it's going to take a very special person to come in this game and keep people entertained the way that we've been getting fed. You know what I mean? Like the way that we've been
Mhm.
getting entertained and the clothing and the whole thing. And it might end up being like a totally different version of the
Mhm.
traders. But like, I mean, personally, I like the US celebrity
They're
versions.
going to have both. So if you need the
Yeah,
glitz and the glamour, then you'll
right.
watch Celebrity. I literally can't believe that I was on a celebrity version of the Traitors.
You are a
But
celebrity.
it's
You
so
are.
hard. I don't know how to take all that kind of stuff. But then there'll be
Yeah.
the civilian. And I can
Right.
understand that because they're like, there's so many people in the world. We have to make new reality stars. There's a lot of talent out there. Someone will come shining through. Someone will be. It's just like with Big Brother. We started at ground zero. We were nobodies.
Yeah.
And then, look at us. Look at us now. Look at us. Who would have
Right?
thunk it?
Look at
You know?
who would have thunk it. But you know what's crazy? I did like half normies, half
Yeah.
reality stars. And there were some standout people on my season that really
They didn't make
tried,
it.
but they didn't, yeah, because you know why? Their personalities got lost in the mix
Yeah.
when they
Yeah.
were with such big
Yeah.
personalities. Like,
Yeah.
and so I think that with all the civilian people or like all people that haven't been on television yet, I think they will have we'll see their personalities more. So we
Hmm.
will
Yeah.
get those standouts. But traders, I mean, it could get real messy with the non-celebrities because they have not ever been
They
on
don't know
TV.
TV yet.
No, they
they
don't
Yeah.
don't.
know
Yeah.
They don't know
Yeah.
the
TV.
ropes
But
yet.
not just
I.
that, I do think part of the allure of traders as someone who watches and consumes so much reality TV like myself is watching Olympians interact with
Yes.
Big Brother house guests, interact with survivors, interact
Yes.
with actors and politicians. Like it's just this conglomerate of all of these people that you
Yeah.
maybe grew up watching. But as we know, Survivor, Big Brother, Amazing Race, they mostly cast civilians, and we still tune in to watch 16, 18 strangers play this game.
Hmm.
And so, even though I am a bit apprehensive, like, oh, but the fashion's not going to be up to par, and I'm not going to know these people, there's going to be no backstory, I do think that makes for a very interesting game because there's absolutely no basis and no way for you to study your opponents beforehand. So,
But
I'm excited for the civilian season. I tried applying. They
oh,
told me
for
I'm not a
sure.
civilian.
Oh, you've been on TV. Yeah.
What do
The way
you
you were
mean?
bigging it up, Hannah, I
Right?
said there sounds like there's some kind of investment. There's some stake in this.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
said,
And I
I
think they're
don't know if
building
you
an
know Hannah
empire
Chata.
too.
Yeah, they are. They're building
They're
an
building an
empire.
empire, so I could see them having the civilian on the regular local channel NBC and then the celebrity on Peacock. I don't see
Yeah.
them getting rid of the
No,
celebrity
they're
one
not.
because it brings in
No,
so
no, no.
much
I tell
They're
that
doing both.
production,
heavy.
we're
Yeah.
Yeah.
friends, and they confirmed with me. We're still
Oh,
moving ahead.
we're not going to
We're
ask
going.
Yeah.
Rachel who's in production?
I'm not in production on the Traitors, but didn't know. I was gonna say, do you guys watch the UK version or the like Australian or
No,
New Zealand
I was
one?
I
Okay,
watching
don't
me
it
too.
know.
when I was in
Wait,
Scotland. I was watching.
how do
it's
you
on
watch
Peacock.
international TV? I
They're on
don't know how to
Peacock.
do it.
They're on
Oh, it's
Peacock.
on
Oh,
Peacock.
Yeah, yeah. They
oh,
So
down.
I'm
They
watching UK right now, Rachel,
yeah.
just so you know, and
Okay.
I think I'm on the second season. I'm obsessed with
Okay.
this
Yeah.
group of people.
I like the first and second season also, but I think the UK has even gotten to the point where it's like they now know what to expect. So even the
Hmm.
civilians, like the regular people, are not it's not the same traders as the first civilian season. So maybe we'll get a really good first civilian season, which I would be okay with, you know?
I like the
fingers
twists. I think
crossed.
they need to
I
incorporate
do
some
too.
twists. I
Hmm.
Yeah.
like that. The secret trader. I like those
Yeah.
things. Funk it up, you know? Okay.
Yeah. I do like the
Derek,
twists.
Derek, we're going to get into this episode for you. What is the title of
Wait,
this episode,
can
Derek?
I ask one
Oh, Hannah
question?
has something. Yes.
Just about Rachel's
Because I'm not in
traders
a rush,
experience? Because
but
Rachel, you've
Derek got
done
to go.
no.
What? What? I haven't said one word.
Sorry, Rachel. We
I did
apologize.
tell I did put a disclaimer to the
I
fans
love
that
that.
I was gonna go lighter on Derek. So I'm sorry, y'all. I know they already saying there she goes. So today is be nice to Derek Day. I'm gonna sit back like a little lady and shut up.
Rachel, my question is, who from season one do you still talk to and keep in
Oh,
contact with?
mostly, most of a lot of them, not mostly everyone, but I actually do I talk to Andy, I talk to Michael, Amanda, um, Christian sometimes, Geraldine, I talk to a lot. Michael a lot. I guess I talk to Michael like almost every day. Stephanie, of course, Sabri. I talk to Ryan Lochte like occasionally, Cody occasionally. I mean, I would say like most of my cast,
Cool.
yeah, like I'm not gonna say that we're like all like talking every day, but
Yeah.
I do try to keep in touch with them.
I think
Even
Okay.
like
this has been
I try to keep in
fun.
touch with Brandy and Kate as well too.
I was just about to ask
Yeah.
about Kate.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's really
Yeah,
good
we
to
like
hear.
DM on Instagram and stuff and like sometimes I'll text her just like, happy holidays or whatever.
That's really nice to hear. And out of
Yeah.
all of the
Happy
shows that you have,
holidays.
Yeah,
Happy
exactly.
holidays, bitch. Happy
Yeah.
holidays, bitch.
Happy holidays.
out of all of the shows that you've done, because again, your resume is very extensive. You've been doing this for
Very expensive.
almost 15 years now. No,
Yeah.
almost 16
15
years.
years. Yeah, almost 16.
Yes.
Wow.
So what has been your favorite show slash season of a show to do?
Hannah, that's like choosing between your babies.
And a lot of
No.
parents will say they have favorite children.
Yeah. Okay, okay. So I don't like have a favorite show. I think they're all fun for different reasons and I've had really great experiences on most of the shows that I've done. So, and I always pull certain things, like I look at things favorably when I look back at them because I try to like remember all the good moments and like
Yeah.
sometimes it's crazy, like Amazing Race, you're like so tired when you're doing it, but then when you look back you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I went on Australian rappelling off a 400-foot building. You know what I mean? And like, it's such a fun adventure. And then same with Big Brother. Like, I got masterminded, but I'm sure one day I will look back on that fondly as well.
Okay, but you also won Big Brother and you met your husband
Yes.
and now you have two lovely
That
kids. So,
exactly. Right. So
yeah.
exactly. So I have to say my Big Brother experience as a whole has been very positive. Um, and Traitors was amazing. Traitors is so fun. I mean, it's just, you're literally living in a castle. Tiffany knows you're not like in the castle, but like
I
you're
don't know.
going in the
In my
castle for the
contract it
most of
says
the
different.
day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
My
me
contract
too.
says
That's what
different.
my contract said as well.
Okay.
So
Just starting off.
most you're spending the day in the castle all day, and I don't know, it's fun. You go and dress up and do these crazy challenges, and like Alan is so fun and campy, and he makes it such a fun experience. Um, I thought Trader, for me, I don't know if Tiffany will agree with this. I thought it was like way easier than any show I've done. So it was like a kind of a vacation. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. What did you think,
Well,
Tiffany?
well, that's my question for you. It's like,
Yeah.
now that I've done both Big Brother and Traders, even the challenge, but in comparison, the challenge just wasn't my favorite. It's not, has to have anything to do with the show. It's just I'm not that type of competitor. But I just want to know for you, I'm looking at how our experience was on Traders. It's such a grown up show. I think of
Yeah.
Big Brother as being like when I was a kid, like it's like my childhood. Like I grew up in Big Brotherville and like, I had to
Yes.
learn the ways of the land and that's where I grew up and these are all my siblings I grew up with and cousins, all of that stuff, right? But then the Traders is just like it's like after college even it's like I'm a career woman now, like I dress up to go to work, I look
Yeah.
amazing, like my food is served to me, I eat crumpets and it's I'm at work and then I'm off of work.
Gives you a
I
pop, darling, a pop.
Yeah, I
You're
was
gonna pop.
popping. I'm trying
Yes.
to understand how you took your brain back to your childhood, like how did
Girl,
you go
and nobody
back
knows.
into the Big Brother house? Like that was. Did you even think about that? If I had not have done Traders and I did not know this other world, this real grown up echelon lifestyle exists, going into the Big Brother house with green, yellow, red, orange hair and blue pajamas and pink stars and hearts and cotton candy and glitter and glue and pasties and paint and chalkboards would have been fine. But over here, there's tea and crumpets, gold and castles and kings and queens and things. And then 90 days of
Slop.
hell. How did you do it?
Yes.
That's a good question.
I kept thinking every day that I had a great shot to win.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's the money then.
And I tried to bring my like grown up, my attitude and fashion on to Big Brother. But like it's hard too because like you said that it's a great experience, like a great way to describe it. It's like the kids growing up and I came in as like their mommy
Yes.
and
Hello,
like
darlings.
I was with preschool, yes,
Yes.
and trying to explain things to them. Like I literally remember
You're
I
trying to
had to
teach
discuss.
calculus to the preschoolers.
Yes,
Now, baby, these X, Y's, and Z's
exactly.
actually equal
Yes.
numbers. This X, Y,
Yeah.
and 2 can turn into a 9.
And they didn't get it. Yeah, they
That's
didn't
No.
what
get
you're
it. And
talking
even
about math
Yeah.
that she learned in Big Brother.
right, but even no, but even something as simple as like I remember one day telling all the girls like you're not going out like that, right? Like to a like actual POV meeting or something, or like picking the players or something. And I was like, this is for sure going to be on TV. Like you need to go put makeup on. Like,
That part.
no,
That
but like
part.
and Morgan and
Not the
Ashley
definitely.
have since thanked me for that.
Yeah.
So,
Girl,
you know,
girl, can
it's
you
like
imagine going on Traders and not fixing your makeup?
no, no. They would be,
Wait,
it
on
would
on
be,
Traders,
no.
on Traders, do you guys get the opportunity to like do touch-ups throughout the day or no?
Yes.
Yeah. You can put
Okay.
your
Of course,
makeup
they
on.
want you to look good.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, because Big
Girl.
Brother be
And
sabotaging
Rachel,
you.
Yeah,
it
they
has
do be
you
sabotaging
did
you.
season 1 and I know that from your season to my season it has elevated, like,
Yes.
baby, there were some, I mean, we did have to do our own hair and makeup, but
Yeah.
there were options for things like uh I see you got a size 2 over there, can I get that?
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, I
Baby.
know. I'm so jealous of the wardrobe that they have provided now. But also like the wardrobe stylist on the Traders is amazing. Their team is
Amazing.
just yeah, and they
But
probably I'm
the
gonna
way I
assume
was
they get it
expecting
for
more,
free.
the way they were
Really?
like, yeah, you're gonna wear your clothes. I was like, no, I didn't come here to wear my clothes. I know I brought my clothes, but I thought you said you had a lady here that had some stuff I might could fit. Where's her clothes? I want to wear.
Yeah.
I want to wear her
Definitely.
clothes.
Rachel, I want to also point out because you said you were dealing with, as Tiffany explained it, like you were dealing with preschool kids to adults. I mean, you literally were dealing with people peeing everywhere on the floor as preschool kids. So I understand what you meant.
Yeah, that happened on my season. On season 27, it was a big thing. Yeah.
I mean, someone actually cleaned the restrooms in our castle, darling. They would come and wipe the
Literally.
floor and
No, I know. I could not. Like,
don't worry about those crumbs and that sprinkle of tea. I'll
literally.
get that for you.
Yes.
Man, I hope
On
you
Traitors,
dress
I could not imagine. Big D, you don't understand. It was like the night and day of how in Traitors
Oh,
it's just,
Rachel.
yeah.
Watching you on the live feeds and watching you clean as much, like
Yeah.
you cleaned the fuck out of that house. It just reminded me of how much cleaning, we did our season.
Yes.
But like, you look like you were cleaning times a million, where I at least had people help me clean.
Yeah.
Rachel,
It was like you cleaning.
how many times did we clean the castle?
Zero. Zero. And how many times did we ever have to make our own food? I literally would go into the kitchen and be like, is there any way that I could just have like I don't know, cookies or could you put out some like whatever we wanted. Literally,
Yeah.
we would go into the
There
kitchen
weren't
and
even
ask.
pots. There weren't even
Wow.
pots and pans.
No, not even pots and pans. No, it was
That's
catered.
insane. Well, and
Yeah.
then you have the Amazing Race where they give you a
Yeah.
certain amount of leg money and you have no
Yeah.
idea how much you're going to need for the leg. And so Simone and I would be splitting a 9 count chicken nugget from McDonald's
Yeah.
for both dinner and breakfast between two people. And poor Simone would be so hungry that I would just not eat and ended up losing like 5 pounds over the course
Yeah.
of 2 weeks. So, yeah. And then on Survivor, they don't eat at all. So that
No.
is, yeah.
No, that's
That-
crazy.
That's
But you know
CBS
what's
for you.
funny too? I don't know if you remember Hannah on when I did it with my sister, we had that big fight over the collagen face mask or whatever. I
Yes.
was like, 'cause she's like, we can afford this. And I'm like, no, we can't. You don't
Can't.
understand. We might get like this could be a taxi money. Like,
Rachel,
Well, do you
your
remember
Amazing
the
Race seasons are my favorite season. Like Rachel, I
So
understand. Like in that
good.
moment, you were going through
oh my
a lot
God,
of
thank
emotions.
you.
Like, of course, I felt bad for your emotions, but you made TV gold, baby. I have never been
Yes.
so entertained in my life.
I
Do you
tried. I
save it
tried.
all? Do you save it all for TV, or are you
Oh
dramatic
yeah.
at home too?
No, I will ask my husband because he'll tell you the truth. But
Your
I'm
hot
pretty
He
husband.
sure.
understand. He ain't gonna tell me the
Yeah,
truth.
he
He
is. That's
loves
true.
me. You can't do nothing wrong. I hope I need a
Right.
man like Brendan.
Brendan is
Bring,
hot. He's a
bring me
hot
a man that
dad.
accept me like Brandon accept Rachel.
He
Yeah,
is the
he's hot.
best.
He's
He
everything.
is.
He's a dilf at this
Um,
point.
right. No, and he's a saint too, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what it is? It's like I think when I'm on TV, I just know that my job is to just be open with my
My job.
emotions. But like,
Yes.
yeah, but you know, in real life, you're like, if someone makes you mad, you're just like, okay, I understand. I'm gonna walk away. Thank you for your time and your opinion. But like on TV, it's my job to let those emotions out and to like feel
That's
what you're
funny.
feeling and
And
like
my
in the
round
moment you
table
have
was
to
not trying to
yeah.
make TV. I was trying to keep it
See,
all together. I said, bitch,
it's
keep
the
it together.
hardest
Hold
thing
on,
though,
hold on. Don't
Tiffany.
let it go. I said, mother, sir.
Yeah. Those round tables are so hard though, because it's like you do have to kind of keep it together because then if you lose it too much, they're like, you're a traitor, you're a traitor.
Mhm.
And then if you're
Like I
like, but if
lost
you
it
don't
forever.
say enough, then they're like, you're a traitor because you're not saying anything. So it's like you have to walk the finest, but it's the thing at the end of the day is like when people make up their mind, they just make up their mind.
They do.
They don't
Yeah.
care. It's just, there's no convincing them. Although this episode was a
Okay.
Yeah,
lesson
let's get
in,
into it. Let's get
Speaking
Yeah.
into it.
Let's.
speaking of this episode, okay, we
yeah,
have rambled and ranted on. Okay,
yes,
so this is the banquet episode, and
yes,
everyone has come to this banquet so fancy. They are in their ravishing attire. They are debonair. I don't care what y'all say. Lisa was my favorite. Candace was looking amazing. I love her big
hmm
headpiece. I love that. I don't know what the hell Colton had on his head. It was like two devils in a crown fighting each other. It was like his left brain and his right brain was attacking his forefront brain, his frontal lobe. I don't know. He thought he was, I don't know what the hell he thought he was. Say he's the devil angel right now. That's what he was looking like, the devil's angel.
Well, shout
But
out
you
to
said
Jimmy.
the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere attacking the frontal lobe. That is the wildest description I've ever heard.
I want to take the time to shout out to Jimmy because Jimmy, I think, kind of inspired Colton's look because Jimmy has that same pearl necklace. Rachel, you know what I'm talking about. I was like, oh, I've seen this before. I do want to say Jam Jam looked really. I love Jam Jam's outfit.
He looked amazing.
I need
Yes.
to take it. That is how you do a white suit with a white fur. But other than that, and then I guess Rob R's was so him. Rob R was so him, and it was so great. Sorry, go ahead. Yep, and I'm done.
Mora looked amazing.
Oh, amazing. She was so cute. I love that hat.
Ears was wearing my favorite color.
Okay.
Turquoise.
Ears, is this an honor to me, or is this you making fun of me? What is going on? Why are you wearing my color?
It was most definitely. It was.
I asked someone, and they said that all the outfits were provided.
That's why I wanted to be there.
Yeah.
I know they had something in a tube, baby. Thick in the head, slim in the waist.
Right?
Oh, God.
And those outfits were iconic. They were iconic.
Okay, well, Rachel,
even the makeup, everything.
Yes. Rachel, to you, who stood out? Who were your least favorites? And then I'll share my least favorites and my favorites.
I mean, I think my just least favorite was Colton, honestly. Like, and not even throwing shade at Colton, but like, it was just, I don't get it. Like, why? We could have done so much better. And then it was like, and his outfit wasn't even anything to write home about. And then the headpiece. And I was just like, what? It didn't make sense. So, like.
It sure didn't. But I told you, I made it make sense to you. Left him.
Yeah, you made it make sense. That's so true. But everyone else I thought looked amazing. I think my favorite was, I loved Mara's, is it Mara or Mora?
Yes. Mora.
Okay. Mara. Loved her gold body armor looking thing and the hat. And then Candace looked incredible. Lisa looked incredible, but then I was also kind of, the one thing I didn't like was that her amulet was bright red and then her outfit was blue. And I was like, if I'm hypersensitive, to me, I'm going to be like, hey, does your amulet not match your outfit? You know what I mean? Right?
You have to bring some color, darling. You don't want to go blue.
Maybe, but I don't know.
If it was a little more muted in color, then I think it would be harder to draw attention to it, and maybe that's what
they were going for. Yeah.
I personally loved Lisa's outfit. That to me looked like couture. I loved Mora's outfit. I thought she wore it beautifully, as she wears all of her outfits beautifully. I liked Johnny Weir's outfit. He always stuns. My not so standouts, Colton, hello. And then I really didn't like Tara's outfit. It to me it looked like she was going to a club. It didn't look like she was going to a banquet.
Kind of
I thought that they could have given her at least a gown, like at least something. But everyone looked beautiful.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, oh Lord, I gotta tell this man I will not be there. I am so sorry, I can't. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Tiffany's answering emails right now.
They got a whole little head picture. Okay, so anyway, all right. So Lisa, as you know, has decided she's going to do the murder in plain sight. She's going to wear the amulet. She has it on her collar. She is greeting everyone. This is probably the most what am I trying? Extroverted as I've seen her. Usually she's a little reserved.
Yeah.
We don't see her be this grandiose, but it's a time to be extra. It's a banquet and everyone is fully dressed in their best attire. So her greeting everyone and hello, darling, I have arrived and you have arrived and we've all arrived. And so she's air kissing and how are you? But she's got her eye on Kristen, who she says is like really smart and kind of quiet, and you have to watch those. And then she has Jam Jam, and she has Natalie in her peripheral because they are gamers, and she's like, there's just something about Survivor that I don't trust. I think that this is like probably a good way for her to go, except there's a lot of people on that have their eye on you, Lisa, so you really can't go wrong with killing nobody. Can you kill Rob? Oh, sorry, my bad.
Well, I thought when she was greeting people, I agree. I thought it was a little bit over the top.
Yeah.
But then when we see how she gets the amulet, someone to touch the amulet, I was like, wow, that was actually masterfully done. Because at
Very
first I thought,
crafty.
yeah, it was so crafty. At first I was like, she's too much. But then I was like, oh, well, it didn't even,
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
it's sticking. Is it sticking?
right. I know.
Yeah.
I think it's
So
a great
subtle.
way because I'm gonna tell you, my dumb ass definitely am always wanting to help everyone.
Yeah.
So I would have been like, oh yeah, let me touch it. Like I would never
Anybody
do
would
that.
have. Yes.
Yeah. And not even like they I can almost guarantee you that Jam Jam did not look back on that moment like, God,
No.
that's what got
No,
me.
that
He was
wasn't on
probably
No.
purpose.
racking his brain for any other explanation.
Well,
And
he said she kissed him. Remember? Because that was what
mhm,
he was screaming about. She kissed me.
yeah.
Not
Well,
like
and
yelling.
The kiss goes back to kind of like, remember when with the gauntlet and
Yes.
on your season, it's like who did something very obvious, and
Right.
we didn't get the fact that Rob C had been murdered in plain sight, and that Alan gave us that hint that it was happened right up under our noses. We're like, all the murders happen right up under our noses. What are you talking about? But
Yeah.
anyway, speaking of Alan, he comes in, he makes his grand entrance, and he's got his guards with him. They sit him down, and he tells them this little story about a king who has invited his friends to dinner, about the black dinner. And he
Dinner.
invited his friends to dinner and to find out it was just a ruse. And so he lets them know, tonight is going to be history repeating itself. So everyone knows that something either has happened or is happening, and they soon find out that something has happened. One of you is dead. One of you is a dead man sitting, but at least you got to eat first. So you had your last supper. And but before he does that, his guards come in with these potions, and baby, these potions cause an uproar. I mean,
Yeah.
it was some fighting happening for this potion. I was wondering, like, what would I have been doing in that moment? I mean, had I had already been one that they had come for at the round table, and I made it through. Give me my potion. Fuck you. I would have taken the shields and the potions. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. I probably would have got banished anyway by then.
I would have just drank the potion, frankly, because at that point, who cares? But I think Natalie was too aggressive with it because I think that put a target on her, and people saw that and they were like, why is she that worried? You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
the play here is to have everyone be your friend, right? So they think you're their friend, and like, well, I'm pretty, like you have to play it down, I think.
Yeah.
But I
I
don't
think
know.
it's
That's
hard for
tough.
Natalie too.
Outspoken. She's been
Yeah.
Yeah.
outspoken from the very
She
beginning,
has been
honestly.
outspoken.
And she's been just as outspoken as someone like Colton. It's just it
Hmm.
doesn't get picked up as much. Good for her that it doesn't, because she's a faithful. I mean, he a faithful too, but just oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I
Aw,
also
Tiger's
just want to point
back.
out one little moment that happened while Tiffany's dealing with Tiger. It killed me when Jam Jam turned to Steven and said, "What, you don't want to hold my hand, bitch?" Like
Yes.
Yeah.
during that moment, Steven was
And
like,
Steven said no.
Yeah.
"No."
Yeah,
He was like,
yeah. So that's
baby,
after
I
the
might like
potions.
you, but not like that."
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Sorry. Hold on. That's yeah.
Well,
That's
that was after the
after the
potions,
potions.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's after the
That was
potions. So
after.
Alan,
Oh, I thought that was before the potions when Alan came in and
no,
said
this is when
something.
Alan is getting ready to tell them. So they've got these two vials of antidotes, and if one is taken by the cursed individual, which would be the one who would touch this amulet first, then it saves them from the murder. So now they got to discuss who's going to get the antidote. And Jam Jam immediately whispers to Mark that Lisa kissed him on the cheek, but Mark kind of dismisses it. He's like, okay, whatever. I'm trying to hear what the fuck is going on over here. And then like they start talking about who did something suspicious, and Steven is like, well, I cut the roast, and Tara is saying, well, I got served roast by Dorinda, and Mark doesn't believe it's in the food because he's like, well, everybody's had food. Then Johnny says that Steven told him to pick up a card, and the card had Kristen on it, so now Kristen wants the potion. Lisa, interestingly, she's not saying a word. Natalie's saying she doesn't feel safe. Natalie and Tara are like going head up for this potion. They both take off running, and I found it interesting that Johnny grabs a potion and hands it back to Kristen, which kind of impedes Tara being able to get a potion because Natalie is getting her potion, whether you like it or not. Natalie drinks the antidote.
But my question is that okay? A few things, because I'm thinking like for Natalie, is that a smart move for her to have been that outspoken? But then also, let's say that the person that got cursed, I don't know if we're spoiling it yet, but that person speaks up. They're really fighting for it. They get the potion, and then Alan says, one of you drank the potion and you're not killed. Now we have two people who for sure are faithfuls. They're getting murdered, right? I mean, I would assume, right?
Because everyone absolutely
It's like kind of a death kiss.
But you you're not thinking about that. You know what
Right,
I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Like you're
That's true.
just thinking about in that moment, did I do something that caused me to be
To
unsafe?
be,
I can only save myself in this moment. I gotta worry about murder later.
yeah, that's true.
But also, one of them could be a faithful and one of them could be a traitor. And so I think the traitors would probably keep that faithful around because there's still a possibility that one of those two people is still a traitor and they were just pretending to be faithful in that
Yeah.
moment. So I don't think that would necessarily give away that both of them are faithfuls, although that's very possible too. Because I don't think Alan would say which one was saved. I think he would just say like one of the
Both
people
of
who
them were
drank the
saved.
potions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of you was saved. One of these curseds drank the antidote.
Yeah,
You determine
exactly.
which one. So Alan
Exactly.
walks his little sinister ass around the table, and he is letting them know the potion did not work. One of you is cursed to death. And this is when Jam Jam says to Steven, you don't want to take my hand, bitch? And then Steven goes, I guess. I mean, Steven kind of feels like me when I had to vote for Michael. Like, I guess I will take your hand. Jam Jam is assertive, okay? Now,
You said that he's very, heavy-handed.
he pushy. He pushy. I don't know.
Pushy.
You don't fuck with them Puerto Ricans. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So,
Even though you made him sound like he was Asian, but we'll take it.
Yeah, no, anytime you do your accent, anytime she does any accent, Rachel and viewers, she always sounds Indian. She could be doing a Scottish accent. She could be doing,
why?
Okay.
You don't want to take my hand, bitch?
no.
Maybe it's
don't
just a
sound
bad
Puerto
accent.
Rican at all. No, she cannot do accents for her
Do not
life.
embarrass us in front of company, Tim. Please do
I
not.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, your accent. Your accent is like Hannah singing at this point. Like,
No, I've gotten better at singing. People
give us a
say
note.
that I'm a good singer.
Give us a note
After
right
you
now.
almost got us kicked out the Airbnb, baby, you had no choice but to get better if you wanted to keep
No,
on
that
the
was-
tune.
That was 4 years ago.
One note, please. I beg.
No.
Go ahead.
Not on this podcast.
I've gone through-
not on the Heavy
no,
Crime.
I've gone through-
You're about to
I've gone
crack
through
my
puberty since
royal
then.
court ears.
I've gone through puberty since then. My voice has changed. I sound better. I do. And also, I don't want us to get in trouble due to copyright.
Let me tell you who don't sound good. It's
Colton?
Jam Jam. He is not well
Oh.
because Alan lets him know the cursed of you is Jam Jam.
Ugh.
Well, Jam Jam didn't go out without a fight. Lisa kissed me. Lisa kissed me. It was Lisa.
That
Kissed
is-
me on my cheek. Lisa kissed me
That
on my
is
cheek.
not his
Lisa
accent.
kissed me.
That is not his accent at all.
Well, it sounded like that to me. Lisa, kiss
Yo,
me on my cheek.
the way
Yeah, okay.
they
He was
dragged him out
screaming,
like
and they
Yeah.
that.
did drag him. I felt like they were like really dragging him to get him to stop talking. Like
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
they couldn't have told them because before, right? Like, there's
Right.
no way they could have been like, you can't say anything if you're murdered. But then, like, that's a natural reaction for him to like call someone out. But yeah, they dragged him out of there. Like, they did not want him to like accuse her.
Nah,
Rachel,
Yeah.
if
not
to me,
Lisa.
if yeah, it felt like he was getting dragged like he was on Baddies. I don't know if you ever seen Baddies
Yes.
before, Rachel, or heard of Baddies,
Mm-hmm.
but it was
Yes.
like that. I never jammed him
Yeah.
was fighting the security. I
Yeah.
think he
Cause
tried
He
if
to
I'm
was.
take
Yeah.
down
production,
the
if I'm
security.
production and I done got Lisa Renner up in here and you screaming her name, you could put him in the headlock. Shut his mouth. Now. Get him out.
Yeah,
Get him
because
out of there.
I mean, Lisa has been giving us a lot this season too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She has been the, core
I don't want to
talker
talk
and
about it right now. I
everything.
don't want to talk
You
about it
know.
right now. Save it. I got a lot to say. Just
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we'll get into it. But Lisa
Yeah.
I don't
Rinna,
want to talk
what
about
I
it.
do love, I will just say what I do love about a show like Traitors is for people who maybe don't have the best public image, it can be very redeeming and rectifying for them. Like Tom Sandoval went on, he had this arc. People went from hating him to kind of liking him again, slash making fun of him. I feel like Lisa Rinna has sort of had that journey too, because by the time she left Housewives, she was most definitely not a fan favorite at all. And I've
Mhm.
really enjoyed watching her on Traders. I don't think that you have a season four without Lisa Rinna. So I've really
Yeah.
appreciated her. And I'm glad that
I did
she
not.
gets to kind of rehab her image a little.
That's interesting because I didn't have a perception of Lisa Rinna before the Traders. I knew she looked familiar when I saw her, but I had no idea of um, like who she was, her reputation, how people viewed her, how she really responds, reacts in certain situations. All I was able to base my feel of Lisa Rinna was on how she treated me and how I saw her in the castle. And I'm telling you, some of the funnest conversations and the hardest laughs I have had in that castle was with me, Lisa, Dorinda, like just cracking up, just having a good time. And it's amazing how when you put everyone just in the confinement of this space, you all become like on the same level where it's not I'm a this and you're a that. It's like we are here, and it. She was such a fun time, the most down to earth. I'm not one who is a fan of many, and I don't have a lot of favorites. But if Lisa Renna has no fans, I am dead. I'm just tell you that right now, right now, right now, right now. But okay. So the talk is going on about Lisa, and they're talking about like, well, what kind of kiss? And they're like, well, and she's like, no, I didn't. I didn't kiss him. I didn't. I did an air kiss. And so, as Candace said, Lisa handled her scandal, and
Mhm, she
now
did.
we're at breakfast. We're at breakfast, and I love this breakfast. Honestly, I love this because it's the first time the three traders are at breakfast alone, where they come in first and they are talking about what's going on. And Derek knows I'm never one to watch what anyone is wearing, but I noticed Lisa's leather jacket and I loved it. I don't know. I might becoming obese. I might become obese with Lisa.
She means obsessed. But Big D accidentally said I'm obese with her one day. This was like a couple years ago, and so now anytime we
No,
say
she is
obsessed,
no
we say
obese
obese.
with me. I said, is she obese with you? Damn, I'm
I
releasing
love that.
somebody there with you. You ain't by yourself. Yes,
Rachel, let me ask you, what's your
I'm
thoughts?
becoming obese with Lisa. But anyway, so they're
Rachel,
at
what's your
breakfast.
oh
Oh, go ahead, Derek. I'm so sorry.
no, go ahead, continue with breakfast. I wanted to ask Rachel what she was thinking about breakfast when they all three of them walked in.
Oh yeah, go ahead. That's where we are.
Yeah, I mean, I think, okay, so Bergie said it in Chat BCC tonight, and I think that I've noticed it in 4 seasons now. The three traders coming to breakfast after a big event, and I think it is a trend, and I don't know if I'm noticing it because I was on the show or not, but like now I'm like, oh shit. So it's a trend. And I think they do it because it is a great time for them to talk together. And we kind of need to see that. But it's like, it is kind of suspicious, you know?
And the guests
Yeah.
don't necessarily like the other people, the faithfuls. They don't really put it together
No,
because
you never do.
you try to think about what production would do, but not.
Right.
You don't want to play a game necessarily in the mind of production because
Right.
you could be wrong, and so you
And
have to go with
exactly.
your
And you don't
gut
know when
and
it,
what.
this is the first time this
Yeah,
season, so you don't know when it's going to happen, like none of
yeah.
it. But yeah. But yeah, it's
So
interesting.
at this
This is
breakfast,
true. I did.
Rob is. Go ahead, Hannah. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just gonna say I noticed that, and I get not wanting to play a game with production, but this is something I've said for years now. You are playing a game with production, and so I do think it's important
You
that you
yes, you
do.
are.
Yeah, I think it's important that you use them to your
But you can't
advantage, and
you can't lean. It can't be your strategy. Like
no,
you can
it can't be your
consider it.
strategy, but I think
You
it should
have
be
to
part of your
consider it.
strategy.
Yeah, you do. I agree.
Yeah.
You do have to consider it. And I mean, honestly, it was those factors that led me to believe like Donna's probably a traitor. Just her actions on top of what would make sense here. Like what would we like to see? We're doing a television show. What would you like to produce? But
Well, and then I
at
have
this
just one question. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Tiff.
oh, I wasn't saying anything.
The very last people to walk into breakfast, like the last two or three people, a traitor is never included in that group, right? Because for the sake of the audience, those are always the people who the traitors were strongly considering murdering.
Or
And I
murder,
remember I
yeah.
brought that up on the podcast last week with Sandra, and I think I maybe misrepresented what I was trying to say. But that's another thing that I would definitely be taking note of. Like, who is constantly walking in towards the back? Okay, they're probably the three or four faithfuls that were up for murder. Yeah.
I tell
So
all my friends going on the Traitors that. I tell everyone that goes on, I'm like, you pay attention, especially in the beginning, because the first few breakfasts, it's always the people. And if you're at the end, like I used to say that there's a traitor room, and I would be like, oh shit, I'm in the murder room. And like I
yeah.
felt like there was a room that you would go into before you went to breakfast that you would get murdered in. And I don't know, that could just be my paranoia, but
So
like
I should have talked to you before going on
yeah.
the traders, is what you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay. That
Yeah.
was my first mistake. But it's
Hannah,
okay.
I
They
just want
can
to
call me
add,
back. I know some. I learned some shit. I call me. Okay.
Hannah, I just want to add one thing to your thing. And I
Yeah.
do think your theory works, but if I'm correct, and I could be wrong, Hannah, I think when Lisa Renner was up for banishment, she did come in last with that last group of people that we
But
didn't
she
You're
know
was
who
right.
up for
was getting
banishment,
killed.
so that
Yeah,
made sense.
just
No, you're right, but I mean, they already knew who the people up for banishment were. Like there were only five people that were tied to the trees. So I think that episode was different because everyone knew
Yeah.
who the people in contention were. Yeah.
So at this breakfast, while we just have the three traders in there, Rob is stating that today, like, I just want to sit back. And Lisa's like, you've been sitting back a lot. And you threw me under the bus. I need some help here. We're supposed to be in it together. Candace wants, Rob to realize, like, this is the most important. This part of the relationship that we have
Yeah.
as traders, this relationship takes priority because he wants to talk about how him and Colton and this other guy, whoever I forget who he's close with, I've got these relationships, and so Lisa's like, I want some help from the traders. Candace cracks me up in straight mom mode. She looks at Rob, who's been talking the whole time, like, put some food on your plate for the people come in and see we've been
Yeah.
talking. You look suspicious. Eat.
Yeah.
And they are eating these boiled eggs like they became good. Now boiled eggs are people are stuffing whole. I swear I saw at least 4 people put a whole egg in their mouth today. I was just like,
Oh, no.
I'm hungry.
Where are your manners?
I
Where are
ain't
your
seen the
manners?
salmon this time.
Yeah, no salmon.
Note to
No salmon
Dorinda.
mentioned.
I love the way Dorinda dresses. Dorinda putting these vests over top these blouses, layering her blouses with a
So
vest or a
cute.
jacket, and she's making like her blouses have these accents and colors. And I'm like, when you see me doing it, don't say nothing. Did I get it from Dorinda? Yes, I did. Um, Natalie, having taken this potion, comes up at breakfast,
Hmm.
and then Colton brings up, well, honey, one thing Colton don't never get tired of doing is starting a conversation. Colton brings up that Jam Jam said Lisa gave him a kiss and he wants to talk about it. And Lisa calls Colton a dog with a bone. Hmm. 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 So, Colton is admitting that he has said a lot. And he says he's going to
Hmm.
let others do the talking, and we'll see how that goes. Tara apologizes for thinking that she was going to get murdered. Natalie apologizes for having chosen herself over others, which, I mean, I hate that everybody feel like in this game everybody got to be friends. Yes, I chose myself over y'all. I
Yeah.
don't apologize for choosing myself over y'all. Maybe I'll apologize that I did it so aggressively and but I don't apologize for putting myself over nobody. I'm not putting your body over me no more.
No.
God damn it. No. Done.
I said
I don't
that
know.
too, Tiffany, in on Chat BCC tonight when we were watching the episode. I was like, I like all the like, friendly like banter, and they're like, "Oh, this is such a great thing," blah blah blah. But then I'm also like, yeah, but you're also playing a game, and there's money on the line. So like at the end of the day, it's like you can say all that stuff, but like, come on, we are
You're not
still
wrong for
playing a
wanting
game,
to win
right?
this
Two
game.
Right.
two things though. Who's to say that Natalie actually meant her apology, or was she
Right.
just
Well, that's
apologizing
true.
to save face? Because I know I would definitely apologize to save face if I felt
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this makes me look suspicious. Doesn't mean that I mean what I'm saying. And the second thing is Natalie did kind of set that standard. Natalie's the one who's been very vocal about, hey, we're not going for shields. If you go for a shield, we're banishing you. If you were
Yeah,
faithful, you.
I don't
So it's
like
almost
it.
like
I don't
Yeah.
like
no,
that
I don't like
either.
it either.
She
But like, if you
contradicted
set that
her
standard,
strategy.
then
Yes,
Hmm.
yeah,
that does make
yeah.
sense. That was her. That you're right. She set that standard and then she went against it. But I didn't come to play your game, and I love you, Natalie. But I ain't come to play your game. I came to play the game of traitors. So,
Exactly.
Hmm.
um, okay. Alan comes in. It was Jam Jam's last supper. Jam Jam is now toast toast.
Wait, is that what Alan said, or did you just make that
Yes.
up?
He said, yeah, he
Oh, I
literally,
didn't
yeah.
catch that. I was like, that's brilliant.
I know. Alan has the
Jam Jam is
best
now
line.
toast toast. I love it. I'm just gonna start calling him toast toast. What's up, toast toast?
Wait, I have
Um,
something to add. I'm so sorry. Can I
yes.
just
Yeah.
add one thing?
Uh huh. Yes,
I
absolutely.
want them to stop putting Natalie in these wrestling outfits, these WWE wrestling outfits. It is wearing me out. She looks like a tag team women's WWE wrestler. It is
Wait,
not
which
So,
one?
good.
The armor
How
thing?
do you know that she has not chosen her own attire and this
She
is what
ain't
she is
choose that.
comfortable wearing?
She ain't choose
no,
that.
I think she did. I think she might have said that on social media.
No,
Yeah,
she
that's
said
her.
that. She said that they put her in that the last outfit from last episode was them, and I could
The
tell this is
Oh,
banquet.
no. I'm not talking about the banquet.
oh, the jumpsuit.
I'm talking about the jumpsuit that she came in
Oh,
brown
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
WWE
Yeah.
Oh,
wrestling outfit again.
But that's Natalie's style. Natalie is a sports bra yoga pants girl. So what she had on was a sports bra yoga pants.
Okay,
Okay, Suge Knight, calm down. Not too much on my girl and her style. Cause I don't know what you gonna wear when they call you.
baby, I have
Drawers
everything
and
you.
tank top.
Just know I'm ready. Okay? I'm gonna give
Okay.
you every.
his
I've
work
already wrote
attire.
out. I've already
I
wrote
know
out what
you
I'm gonna
did.
wear.
I'm
I'm ready.
gonna be with you on FaceTime when you go to Ross.
No, I'm gonna do you how you did me. I'm gonna do you how you did me
You at the airport?
at the airport. Hey, I
That's
just
okay.
want to tell you.
Baby, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I didn't win, so you ain't got to tell me. You better call somebody. You better call Sari. So,
That's right.
Or Rachel.
Yeah.
oh,
No.
okay.
I think that it's so hard to win this game. It's just impossible. I mean, that's I'm gonna put that out there.
As a
Like,
faithful or a traitor, it's an uphill
in
battle no
general,
matter
it's an
what.
uphill battle. Yeah,
Because
it is
when
hard to
you,
win this game.
it's like you don't even have to have done anything. People can
It's
just be
100%.
suspicious of you.
Yeah.
Jam
Mm.
Jam is just a suspicious person to me. I don't know. I feel like Phaedra, it's giving used car salesman. What are you trying to sell me, sir? You too loud, your colors too
Hmm.
loud, your coat too loud, your cologne too loud, your voice too loud. Everything is big over here. I don't understand why you just I don't trust you. I don't you hiding something. Toast toast.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be doing anything. You can just be a person. You can just somebody can be
Hmm.
suspicious of you, and then everything you do becomes guilt to them.
Yes. And
To me,
then they unravel every thread, and then they get the friends to pull the threads with you, and it's like, forget it. It's just,
Did you
yeah.
did you see that she didn't wear her glasses today?
Oh,
So
who? Natalie?
I
Oh,
did.
right.
Lisa.
anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
So we've got to get to
oh,
today's
sorry.
mission.
I
Today's
just
mission is supposed to be
wait. Can I just
monumental.
Tiffany,
Yes.
can I just point out a difference between Big Brother and the Traitors? With okay, so the Traitors to me, each episode is like a double eviction of Big Brother because
Yes.
you have
Yeah.
a murder, you also have a banishment. So two
Yeah.
people are going home. I think one of the very interesting things about Big Brother is you get a whole week to convince your house guests why you would be good for their game. On
Hmm.
a game like the Traitors, what we've seen, especially in this season, is not a lot of decisions have been motivated by logic. A lot of people have kind of made decisions based on emotion, feeling, instinct, and there really hasn't been a ton of being able to change others' minds. So that to me is why the Traitors, like, it's surprising for me to hear you, Rachel, say that the Traitors was so much easier than Big Brother. In my mind, the Traitors would probably be 3 times as hard. But I guess to each their own. And I haven't played, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
like less stressful too. And then I think that because can't, you don't have a week to change everyone's minds. It's like the minds are made up, and then you go to a round table, and the I think everything happens at the round table
Hmm.
as it's designed to, which is why I think it was a little bit easier, but it's a hard
Hmm.
game. I mean, like I said, it's not something that I mean, it's not you have to navigate it perfectly to win,
I
right?
think
It's
it's a
like
fun game,
it's very
and
fun.
it's a different kind of fun. We're
Hmm.
solving a mystery here, or
Yeah.
you're pretending to solve a mystery. Big Brother, we are just trying to make it to the end.
Yeah.
We're just living here, and we're not solving any crimes and any mysteries. There's no there's not nothing's really hidden except for who people really are. But traders, you are trying to figure out who people really are, but you also have a objective here that somebody's killing people, and I don't know who it is, and this could be my best friend.
Hmm.
Mm. Okay, the
All
mission.
right. So the mission, we're getting to today's mission. Alan lets us know today's mission is monumental. Johnny and Mark discussed the possibility of gamers murdering off gamers. So they're looking at Natalie. She's the last gamer left. Johnny says that says to Natalie, Colton, and Lisa. Johnny says that Natalie, Colton, and Lisa are the ones on his list. Candace is saying that Natalie is on her radar. She's trying to put that out there because she's trying to get some heat off of Lisa. Kristen wants to know if Lisa is off the table now because, just to talk about Natalie and Lisa is going about. Tara and Natalie had this conversation, and it seems like they have had a relationship brewing, and that Tara wants to believe Natalie is not a traitor, but last night made her very suspicious, especially when you
Hmm.
got potion and I didn't, and you didn't die, but Jam Jam did. But okay. And then so it's like, is she a traitor? And Tara's trying to figure that out. Well, Lisa walks in on this conversation, and it's funny seeing Lisa nervous. And I actually love the way she handles herself when she's nervous, because I know as a viewer that she's nervous right as shit right now, but she's handling it so well. And so she goes in, and Natalie ends up saying, like, all the gamers are gone. I mean, we killed one, we murdered one, we banished one. So
Hmm.
they hold on to that. Lisa's like, good, I got this in my pocket. You heard that,
Hmm.
Tara. Tara, you got that in your pocket. So Rob has come to the decision in his mind. he's all for Lisa. He is planting these seeds, and so Rob says to Morris, Steven, and Mark, I'm just gonna say, anytime two people have a different version of a story, somebody is lying. He is throwing Lisa completely under the bus, and he's talking about when Jam Jam says she kissed me, and she goes, "No, I didn't." And he's like, "Why would Jam Jam even say that?" He's on his way out the door, so he's definitely planting some seeds to get Lisa out of there. Your boy Rob Hanna,
Yes.
your boy Rob,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
playing
Okay.
this game.
He's
He is playing
it
this game.
so well, and
Hmm.
I want to talk about that because that's huge. He didn't just sit back and kind of let other people incriminate Lisa. No, he was the one who led that conversation. Not only did he throw her under the bus, he put the bus in reverse, then drive,
Yep.
then reverse, then drive, then neutral, then reverse, then drive. What did you guys think about that? Did you feel like it was too early or too much for him to do that? Because that's obviously going to jeopardize his relationship with the other traders moving forward. Or did you feel like that was smart of him to not go down with the sinking ship?
I mean, I think
He
he,
jumped on where it was kind of like it was. He saw that this boat was taking off, and he just wanted to make sure he had enough gas to make it to its destination.
see, I think he's been
Yeah.
plotting this too a little bit because I think he's at the point where he's become such good friends with these boys, and they have their little faithful alliance, and they think he is the faithful of the faithless. Like, because of that, I think that he is like latching onto that. And I think he is like ready to sell Lisa, ready to sell out Candace. Like,
He doesn't want to go to the end with traders, and they're losing
no.
people, as you said, two a day.
Yeah.
So it's getting
Yeah.
smaller. The group's getting smaller and smaller, and
Yep.
he's friends with a lot of them. So he's like, I can't
Yeah.
go. These traders can't make it. And if there's already suspicion on them, let me help walk
Yep.
them to the door, baby. Don't forget your bag.
Yep.
You got your shoes. Don't leave them.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I thought I was so disappointed he was picked and I thought he would be such a wash.
Yeah.
And then now I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, I was wrong. I can admit
Yeah.
I was fully wrong.
For sure. He
So
surprised me
yeah,
the most this
Hannah said that
season.
Yeah.
too. Hannah was not expect. I remember our cast assessment.
Mhm.
She's like, and I just don't think he's gonna catch on. And I was like,
Me either. He's playing like a gamer.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised. If they bring back Celebrity Big Brother, I would really like to see him play, and I think he'd do
Yeah.
well.
We don't. We see him playing right now. So Lisa tells Mark and Dorinda that she's now looking closer at Natalie because she's trying to get the suspicion of her. I got to give you somebody. She would let them know that Natalie said when we murdered in the library. All right, we get to the mission. This mission, they've got to race to this monument with all the gold they can carry. The 6 players with the most gold can play for the dagger. The player with the dagger bestows the owner with the power of 2 votes at the round table. So whoever ends up with this dagger at the end gets 2 votes at the round table that they can use at the next 2 round tables. I forget what Michael
The
called
next
them in
4
the house, but I'm calling
round
them the
tables.
buff dudes. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, the next 4 round tables, I believe, is what
Oh, the
Alan
next
said.
4 round tables? That's too damn minty.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay,
pretty
so
much up until like the last, like the penultimate round table.
Which is crazy because that's like giving them 2 votes at when there's like, 5 people left. That's
Right.
insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot. But I mean, look,
Michael called the bros.
Oh, what did Johnny call them? Or
No, Michael called him and he was like, I think those buff dudes. He
oh,
was like, one of those 4 buff dudes.
wait, was it the henchman or no?
Nah,
Was it something
he
else?
referred to him as like, I forget. I'm gonna call him the buff dudes, but go ahead.
but
I just remember the
okay,
failed
so
ringleader. You're a failed ringleader.
then can you explain this dagger thing? Because I got so confused at the top. I was like, what, the dagger? And if you guess someone has the dagger, then you get the dagger. I
Okay,
did
so
not
look,
get
so
that.
okay, so they all go get the gold. They are
Right.
coming back, and some people have a little bit of gold, so they realize, oh, it's pointless for me to keep this gold. Let me try to help someone get the dagger. So they're splitting their gold apart. Colton doesn't like that. Lisa gave her gold to Steven. He thinks that's suspicious.
Right.
Why did Lisa give her gold to Steven? Well, they get to they get to this table where they all of these the six of them, and I think it is. Let me make sure I know
Rob
who it
R,
is.
Hmm.
Steven,
Yep.
Eric,
Mm-hmm.
Mark,
And
Natalie,
Natalie.
and Colton.
Yeah.
Okay. So the six players have tablets. Okay. One of them
Just
has
five.
the dagger. Is it five of them?
Just five
Oh, five.
tablets.
Was
Okay,
it
then
and
Yeah,
was
because
the
Rob.
tablet random?
Yes.
I
So
I believe the tablet is random
it was.
because Rob has the most gold. He gets to
He gets to
ask guess which one of them has the
Okay.
dagger. And so they each are going to he's going to pick which one he thinks has the dagger based upon their whatever questions he asks them, and he does a really good job of asking them, and they're giving some poker faces. Eric goes first. He wants to ask them questions that he knows the answer to so that he can tell if they're lying or not. If he
Right.
guesses correctly, he guesses the one who has the dagger, he gets to keep the dagger. If he doesn't guess correctly, whoever has the dagger card will keep their dagger.
Okay.
So
Okay. I think
Colton's
that's where
going,
I got
I
really
don't.
confused.
Yeah, the little poker gang. Mark's going, I don't. Steven's shaking his head no. Natalie is, I was really confused about Natalie because I'm like, Natalie, you look like you got the dagger. Do you want him to know you got the dagger or you don't? You want to? I didn't get it, but he guessed Natalie and he guessed right. So he gets Natalie's dagger, but then she says, well, I'm close to Rob and he's a faithful, and if anybody could have it, I'd want it to be
Ugh.
him. Poor Natalie.
Yeah.
So he takes
Yeah.
the dagger. Now Rob, the traitor, has 2 votes to use at any 4 round tables.
It's
Come
crazy.
on, come on. Give it to him
Crazy.
then.
Yeah.
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 All right. So the other group is at the house eating in the kitchen. Candace is telling Lisa, Johnny is real heavy on you, but Candace has been pushing Natalie.
Hmm.
Lisa asks them in the kitchen, like, what are y'all thinking? She tells them about Natalie's slip up. So, everybody's looking for something. You're like, okay, okay. While Rob and the other 5 are coming back, Rob is playing this game. He lets them know getting out the car, hey, I'm a good guy, guys. Y'all don't got to keep you don't have to think twice about me. I'm going to just go on ahead and tell y'all we going to solidify this right here. It's us. I trust everybody here. I got the dagger.
I know.
Crazy.
Don't worry about it. That's how y'all know I trust you. Because I'm going to let you know I got it. And we just not going to tell any of them who has it. Let's make this pact. Let this stay here. Bros before hoes. Natalie, come on.
But do you know what this crazy is that he did that, and that's what gave it away to me when Cody did that on Big Brother or on my season of the Traitors.
Mm.
Because when Cody did that, when he told everyone after we said we're not going to tell anyone, he told everyone he had the shield. And he's like, I just don't want to hide anything from anyone. And I was like,
You
that's
must
right
feel safe.
there. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why it gave it away to me. And
Hmm.
so I'm surprised that nobody's picked up on that.
No, because Rob is the least suspecting. He is playing this. I don't
He
know
is playing it great.
anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what this. I'm just here, man. I'm ready
Hmm.
to go back to Alabama and wrangle my snakes, and it ain't nothing in this castle interesting to me. I need some boots and some mud.
And
Yeah.
also, like the group of five faithfuls that he was with outside, they're not necessarily known for being strategic. Like
Right.
they're all very buff. I think they have been playing this game very honestly, very straightforward. And granted, they're faithful, so there's no need to play it otherwise. But
Hmm.
I just feel like if you are going to trust a group with that secret, let it be those 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not going to turn on their bro. That's the other thing.
I
They're
don't
not
know.
going to they're not going to
If
question their bro, I
I wonder
think.
if Mark tells Kristen. I
Ooh,
wonder.
Mark and Kristen are very close,
they are close.
and I can't see him not trusting her to not tell her anything, but they got a bro alliance, so I
Yeah.
don't know. I
Yeah.
think she could be in it. I think she could be in it.
Yeah. True.
So before we get to this round table, Rob is in agreement that he's ready to take on Lisa Renna.
Hmm.
He's like, I am going to I'm coming for the Lisa Renna.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Lisa knows that she is in trouble.
Hmm.
And that must be so unnerving. Like, I don't know if I want to know I'm in trouble or if it's going to be. I mean, either way it goes, I'm shaking like a leaf. Like, damn, especially if I know I'm guilty. I don't think. I'm
Mm.
so glad I didn't have to play this game as a traitor. I don't think I make a good guilty person.
Mm. Hmm.
I feel like you would have been a great trader, Tiffany. I thought the whole time I was like, because you are good at talking and because you're good at getting people to trust you, I thought you would be a good
Shit,
trader.
the motherfuckers ain't trust me.
Well, they
They
did.
trusted Colton.
Right, right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Y'all's
That
leader.
was
Y'all's
hey, that's
leader.
because you were
Did you see?
that's
Did
because
you
you
see?
were
Did you see my
faithful.
B? Did you see my BCC? Did you see my
Yeah.
BCC? Y'all's
Wait,
leader.
what did you say? What did you
Honey, he
say?
went on. He went on there and said, "Hey, everybody was coming to me asking me every night, what was we gonna do? They were treating me like I was the leader."
Oh.
I dropped it on in the chat. I said, "Y'all's leader.
Hmm.
It's y'all's leader."
I think he
It's so
dropped out of
funny
the chat of chat BCC, didn't he?
Well,
to
like
hear
many
about
other
that.
things, at this
Um,
round table, the heat is on. Lisa
Well,
is
can we
up
just point
against
out that
Natalie. Yes.
Natalie already knew her name was going to be brought up. So she had time
yeah.
to come up
Hmm.
with her defense. And she even said, like, now I'm angry. This is where I'm at my best. I know exactly what I need to channel.
Yeah.
And she was able to use that in her favor versus
Yeah.
someone like you being blindsided, Tiffany.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was waiting on Derek. Derek been awfully quiet.
Mm-mm. No, 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 no. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay. What are you doing? I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Well, here's the thing. No, at this round table, I do appreciate Natalie do speaking up and knowing it's going to be her. The heat is on her. I don't know
Hmm.
if Natalie talked first though. There was someone else
No,
that talked
Lisa.
first.
No.
Lisa.
Yeah.
Lisa talked
Lisa.
first.
Lisa. Yeah, Lisa came to the table first. Um,
Yes,
yeah, Lisa opens up the round table to Natalie, saying,
yes,
"Natalie, you had a slip up today in the library. You actually said when we murdered, and you know." She looks at Tara, and it's probably uncomfortable because Tara and Natalie, remember, they're supposed to have this
yes.
bond and this
Yep.
trust with each other. And Tara says, this is hard for me because I did hear it. And Natalie is not afraid of this. This doesn't make her stumble, stutter, or anything. She says, there are going to be mess ups. And you're not even
Yeah.
saying this because you think that I'm a traitor. You're saying this because you want to get the heat off of you. Natalie
Hmm.
is very quick with her rebuttals and very, not just quick, but just logical with it. Like, that makes sense. I'm not just saying anything to say it back to you. I'm saying something because this is actually the truth. Like, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think I'm a traitor. You just want to get the heat off of you, so you're trying to point at me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Which
Johnny,
was great,
It
great,
was such
great
a great
comeback.
rebuttal. Yeah.
Such a
Such a
great
good
rebuttal.
one.
Such a great. It gagged me. I was like, oh,
Hmm.
oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny also is kind of coming for Natalie, and I kind of expect Johnny and Tara to do the same thing throughout the season. And I don't know why no one is like, I would not be comfortable with a duo like that,
No.
that tight. I mean, we can say like
they haven't
gamers are
really done
tight
a
and
lot
housewives
together
are
though.
tight. Hmm.
They haven't done a lot together. They've been really well with keeping
They
themselves
have been
They
good
separate.
at
voted
keeping it
together.
separate, but they do
Yeah.
always vote together. But they have been good at keeping it so other people don't notice it. I've
Yeah.
noticed that they like stay away from each other a lot too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you, Tiffany. It is hard because they're a duo that is always going to have each other's back. and they're
Yeah.
not gonna ever they're just like they're as tight as a couple. So like I don't know,
Yeah.
right? But like it's true. Like they're best friends. They've been best friends for years
Maybe.
since they were kids.
Yeah,
Since they were
Yeah.
kids, like they're not gonna unbe best friends.
Yeah.
that part.
I mean, we
That
talked
part.
about this when we reviewed the first episode. If I was a traitor, I'm killing one of them first because
Yeah,
that duo needs to be split up.
needs
But
to be
as you
split.
said, Big D,
They'll always
like,
be together.
And
yeah,
you know, like they always say, housewives don't vote for housewives, but like the housewives have turned against each other when they need to.
yeah,
But like those two, they won't. They won't ever turn.
yeah.
No,
They're real life
because
best friends.
Housewives is just
Hmm.
the
Yeah,
franchise, but these two
Right.
are genuinely real friends in real life.
friends. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
So Johnny also comes to accuse Natalie, and he's like, last night both of us had meat from Steven, but you felt the need to fight for the antidote, and I felt like that was you, maybe like a traitor trying to prove that you were faithful. Like, I don't know what made you need it over me. Colton wants to talk about Jam Jam, and to Lisa, he said, like, why would Jam Jam go for you so aggressively? And
Hmm.
Mora actually confirms, well, I think I did see you kiss Jam Jam, and I remember because I said, please don't let her lip combination. I said, what I can't get, I want to get Mora. I can't do Mora. I'm so sorry. I think it was you. I think it was you.
Yeah.
I saw you kiss. I saw you kiss him, and I said, please don't get that lip combination on my cheek. So,
That was the shady thing to say. She basically said, "I don't want your lip brand on me."
I don't think it's shady because I am a person who does not want people to kiss me on my cheek,
But
specifically
it's so
when you have lipstick, because I know you gonna leave a lipstick on me and I don't like it.
I know, but I think 'cause she said your lip combo, like she went into
Yeah, it don't go with
detail.
my foundation. It don't go with my mascara. It don't go with my blush. It don't go with nothing.
I don't think she
Don't
was
put you
being
guys.
shady.
I
Mora's
think
not
she.
really
I
a
think
shady
she.
person.
I'm a girl. I'm gonna tell you. I know what she meant. Cause don't hug me too close. I don't want your makeup on my shoulder. I don't want your lips on my cheek. I know what she meant. It wasn't shady.
Yeah.
It was for real. Cause bitch, I got to be on camera after this, and I'd be damned if I'm on camera with a kiss on the side of my face. Can you imagine? So, Lisa says, like, I air kissed him. Now, Dorinda steps in for Lisa. And this might be the first time I've heard Dorinda really speak so much at the round table. But she's like,
Hmm.
no, she air kissed me. And she even air kissed you, Mora. And she's like, and as a matter of fact, I've never seen you have anything to say. Only when someone else's name is brought up do you jump on the bandwagon, bitch.
Mm.
Yeah, she clocked in.
She did. Oh
Real
my gosh.
Housewives of New York
Yeah.
finally came out. We've been waiting for it.
So, in all of this, y'all's boy, Ravar. Hear ye, hear ye.
Harry, Harry.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have a case to make. I got a point to make. You know what, Natalie? With my hand on your shoulder. Honey, y'all, that man, put him on
She's so
something else.
extra.
That man right there, he put my hand on your shoulder.
That's why
when
he played
people-
Love Island. That's why he
when
played Love
emotions
Island.
are high, it just does not bring out the best in other people. Like Natalie, that going for the potion, you were emotional, and I understand that. Cause I haven't had to be emotional in this game. I'm cool as a fucking fan over here. I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't worried about shit. I'm about to get these housewives out of here, and I'm gonna take a couple faithfuls to the end. Natalie, it ain't you, and I don't think it's you. But as a faithful, we only have guesses. We don't have no evidence,
Yeah.
but we do know. Jam Jam left out of here, screaming, yelling, kicking. Lisa is a traitor, and all Lisa say is either that didn't happen or I don't remember. No, you didn't come at her like that, little country boy. No, you didn't come at that housewife and tell her all things she know how to say is it didn't happen or I don't remember. I am over 50 years old. I meant what I said. I don't remember. It
Yeah.
didn't happen. I don't know. And so,
I think that her rebuttal was bad. Like that's why I think she did herself in.
because but that's what I was saying about when I know I'm guilty. I don't know how to defend myself. Brendan, go. So this is our woman. This is our woman for right now. You got our woman. That's your man. That's your husband.
It could be one of her kids.
Looking up
I don't
and
know.
everything because them kids in the bed. I know them kids in the bed. That man can't go 37 seconds without you. 37 minutes. Just 37 minutes. We on 37 minutes. He ain't going to let you come without us. He got to be on. He see a lady in red. He want to know when you coming to bed with that dress on, don't he? He said, when you coming to bed with that dress on.
Wait, I was muted, wasn't I?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
you were.
But Tiffany was reading your. She could tell by the way you were looking up and down and the way you were talking.
She said, I told you I'm going to wear that dress to bed. I'm almost asleep. How long you going to be? You told me this thing was
Yeah,
about
how
an
long
hour.
you
You've
gonna
been
be?
on here
Wrap
for
it
an
up.
hour and 19 minutes.
Wrapping up.
now.
Cause you got dressed up. Now you can bring your dressed up ass into the bed.
Put that, and I want. He said, and I got the shoes in there. The shoes at the foot of the bed. Put them on before you get in the bed. Put them shoes on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. I got some music. I got some music going. I got Taylor Swift playing in the background. I got a little candle lit. Yeah, I'm gonna lick your shoulders today. I like the way you got them shoulders out. Leave them shoulders out. Hurry up.
Listen, Bridgerton came out tonight, so
I'm
you know what
telling
I'm
you, you about to
saying.
do a
Oh,
dance
come
on that
on,
man's
Bridgerton.
forehead. She about to be standing on the table. Let me hurry up and get to the vote. So the vote done happened. Mark vote for Lisa, Tara vote for Lisa, Steven vote for Lisa, Moore vote for Lisa, Lisa vote for Natalie, Colton vote for Lisa, Eric vote for Lisa. Candace say, I'm just gonna throw this vote away because I know it's really not gonna matter. I'm gonna vote for Rob. As you should, Queen. Kristen votes for Lisa. Johnny votes for
Derek,
Lisa.
what were you
Brent
gonna
vote
say?
for Mark. Natalie votes for Lisa. Rob vote for Lisa. Go ahead, Derek.
I just want to say one thing. She definitely pulled a Dan Giesling vote on Phaedra.
Yeah.
And I actually yelled, yes. Because here's the thing. I
You don't
think
come
that
up
the
in here and try to
game
play no
is-
housewives.
Right.
Because ain't
Yeah.
no heat been on you. And no heat is ever on you until somebody writes your name down. And then when somebody writes your name down, people might, even if they don't believe it, but you still go, his
Yeah.
name did get written down before.
And here's the thing. I respect it because she said, I want to play this game fair. We're supposed to all work together. Now, this is the second time.
That man is on our
Okay,
podcast.
you
That
come
man
say
is
hi.
on
Come
our
in here. They want you to
podcast.
say hi.
That man is
They
on
want, no,
our
you
podcast.
think they said that man is on the
I'm
podcast.
going to stand over.
Hey,
I'm ready
come
for
here.
her to
It's
go.
Embarrassing. Hey
Hey,
everyone.
Brendan. We're
When I
almost
hear Rachel
done.
talking like that, I definitely am not.
Yes, you are. You standing over her right now.
I did not embarrass you. Tiffany embarrassed
You the one
you.
walked into the frame.
I put it on
You all
mute.
in the
I put it
frame.
on
You
mute.
telling all your
I
business.
can't hear them because of your.
Okay, he can't hear you because I'm on the
I'm glad
airport.
he can't hear me because I know
Tell everyone I say hello.
Brendan said hello.
And
Brendan
for
was
Rachel,
Hi,
let's
Brendan.
discuss your sex life.
Oh my God, he said don't discuss his sex life.
Listen,
He
he
told
looked
on
good.
himself.
He does look
Oh
good.
my-
He does.
That man is.
I know.
Let me let Rachel up out of here.
Yeah,
That
let's
man in
hurry
red
it
got to
up.
go. Come on. He said you look like Jessica Rabbit tonight, and I'm gonna eat you. So anyway, Lisa done received the most votes.
I love Tiffany. Yes, Lisa did receive the most votes. And
Rachel, do you see it? Rachel, do you see what I have to deal with on a weekly basis?
I love it.
No, they're so funny. Truly.
Oh, just wait until little Hannah Chata brings a boy up on the podcast.
Honey, let me just
That
tell
would
you,
literally
she don't wanna
never
bring-
happen.
Hannah would
Literally
be
never
more
happened.
comfortable bringing a man to her parents than to me because, baby, he better come
Yes.
all the way right. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I love it. I
Oh
mean,
my
I
gosh.
agree. Hannah, you deserve the world. So I am pro having Tiffany screen your men. So I'm just putting that out there.
Oh,
Don't
hopefully she
listen to
doesn't scare them
anything she
away.
says. You know how you be like,
Yeah.
that's my crazy auntie. Don't pay her no attention. She didn't take her meds today. I don't take them no day, no way. So
We know.
the moment of truth, the circle of truth.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this was emotional for me because it reminded me of my own self having to stand up there teary-eyed because you
Hmm.
do not want to leave, and you've made these bonds. And I felt her when she said, like, I was able to do something I enjoy, just being myself, And she stands up there, except she guilty as hell. I can't imagine having to tell somebody I have been lying, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I have been playing you, but she says, first of all, I have absolutely loved being here with all of you. And never did I even think I would have lasted this long. I am the most iconic, legendary traitor. I love how Candace jumps up like she just, oh my God. Hallelujah.
One thing about Tiffany, she gonna play her part. She gonna
She
play
is
her
gonna
part
play
For
her part. I
sure.
love
That
it.
walk off
for
Lisa
sure.
gave killed it. That was so
The
her.
walk
That
off
was
was everything.
the, everything. I
Yeah.
love Lisa. Y'all can love Lucy. I love Lisa. I'm not a person who I don't know. I'm so proud of me because I finally found me somebody that I just want to be like when I grow up. I just been waiting all this time. I want to be just like Lisa Renner. I do. I
Yeah.
love
No,
her. I really
she
do.
was a
I found
You
fabulous
my
said
traitor.
favorite
grow
human
up.
on earth.
You said grow up.
That's what the fuck I said.
Oh my God.
And you can be
She
like
was a
me when you
fab.
grow up. Now, I told your fans I was gonna be nice to you, and I want to stick to that.
No, I don't want you to
Keep it
be
cute.
nice to me. No,
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because you
no,
probably be crying to them. You be telling them, tell her again. Tell her again.
no. It's just
Is
I
Tiffany
just know
being mean to Big D? Is it
I
just
have
me?
I just had to be on your neck. I have been on your neck lately. That's
Oh
all.
my God.
Okay, so
Okay,
what
so
happens afterwards?
anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the end of the
Yeah.
episode, right? A couple people have conversations. Colton pulls someone aside and goes, Steven, I'm now on Steven. I can't remember who exactly he said that to because Colton just be saying a lot of things to a
He
lot of
said it
people.
Colton
to
says everything.
To Johnny. He said it
Yeah,
to
to
Yeah.
Johnny.
Johnny,
He
to
brought
Johnny.
up Candace too, though. He goes, you know how notice Candace, blah 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 blah. He probably offended that Candace voted for Rob. Colton, honey, one thing Colton gonna do is wear a cape, whether it's in the form of a Mrs. Doubtfire sweater or it's an invisible cape. One thing Colton gonna do is
Yeah,
try to save a hoe,
yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, he brings up Candace in front of Rob and Mora, right?
and that's when
Um,
Rob knows. Thank you, Colton. I will never
But
vote against you,
How
he
have
didn't
they
say
not
murder.
murdered Colton yet? That's what I want to know.
girl.
He's
I
doing the
I think
most.
they
She should
tried
have murdered
to.
his
They
ass.
tried to, but then remember no one got killed because no one took a
Right.
shield.
Yeah.
And that was the mission where they were going to try to murder Colton. And then it was the murder in plain sight and Lisa felt like that would be too obvious if she killed
Right.
Colton.
I would
And
have
so now
murdered
we're
him.
here.
I would have murdered Colton, and I would have said, one of y'all trying to frame me.
Yeah,
And
that's
that
what I
would
would
just
have
be
done
too
too.
obvious.
Yeah.
Why would I do that after what we had at
Hmm.
the round table? It is
Yeah.
plainly obvious that somebody is trying to frame
Trying
me.
to frame me.
Don't
Yep.
go
Yeah.
ahead on
Yep.
play with your
Same.
mammy. Don't play
Yeah.
with me, ho. Sorry. Okay, Rachel.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
last
You
thing
got
I
to go
want to
and get
point
to
out,
that man.
I do love the fact that Candace does have a conversation with Johnny and mentions Rob R. And Johnny is kind of on to Rob R. So we are now setting up, like Hannah said, this ultimate next episode of
Mm-hmm.
Rob R. versus Candace, and I am here for it.
I'm here
I'm
for the
here
Hmm.
traitor on
for it.
traitors.
I
Yes.
love it, and I
Yes.
love just they both are just like, bitch, let the best motherfucker woman or man win at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And unfortunately, as great of a game as Candace has been playing, I do think that Rob has these faithfuls on lock. On
Yeah,
lock.
he
And so that
does.
Way
does
more
make me
than
nervous for
anybody else.
Candace.
Way more than
Yeah.
anybody
He's
else.
the, he's
Well,
he's the leader of the faithfuls as a traitor, which
don't
is
He,
you
yes,
crazy.
say
he
that?
he reminds me of Cerie. No, it's true
Yeah.
though. It's
Oh,
very
Rob.
much like
Rob. I thought
Cerie.
you were talking about
Rob,
Yeah.
yeah,
Colton.
yeah. No, no,
No.
no. No, no, but it is very much like Cerie's game where it was like everybody was, believed Cerie so much. And it was Stephanie and I that didn't believe her, that we were like, well, are we sure? And then it was like, we had to go. So it was like, I bet that's what Rob is going to continue to do.
Mm.
But
Yep.
if he has to
Me.
recruit, I don't know who they'll recruit.
Oh yeah, wait, can we give our predictions? Do we think that they will recruit a third traitor, or do we think they're just going to go forward as a duo?
No, it's too many. I think
No,
they'll
they're gonna
definitely
recruit.
recruit another
Yeah.
traitor.
But I think they have to almost have to recruit like Colton or Natalie.
I
Mm.
think it'll be Colton.
Ha!
I think
Serve
it'll be
him
Colton.
right.
Or what about Johnny? Johnny also seems to be pretty well connected. He hasn't really had much sus on him, and he seems to be aligned with different people than Rob. So I think that could
But
be
people just really believe
an
that
okay
he's
option.
faithful. I wouldn't want
Right,
him because people just
exactly.
really
You don't
believe
want
he's
him. You want
faithful.
someone. You almost want someone if you're recruiting to someone that you can take the fall for it, that
Yeah.
can take the
Mm,
fall for you. Like someone that everyone already has the heat on, like a Natalie,
Yeah. And then they're going
where
to
it's
vote them, and
like,
then they're going to be
yeah,
a traitor, and then they're going
exactly.
to be like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
mm,
exactly. Like
okay.
what Brittany did to Danielle last season.
Yeah.
Ooh, Danielle
Gotcha,
was good.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Rachel,
Daniel,
I just
whatever.
want
Yes.
to
Yeah.
thank you for
Yeah.
your time, for coming and hanging out with us, for setting the tone, the red room. I
Yes.
know it's about to get Kool-Aid. Um, you the only one of the
Okay.
four of us, and I'm so happy for you. And thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining us. You're
Thank you.
welcome anytime. Big D, thank you for letting me lead this episode. I'm sure they'll complain about me in the comments, but I
No what? Listen, let me also say this, guys. Do not complain about Tiffany. Tiffany and I
thank you
have
for
a
having my
special
back, girl.
relationship.
We sure
She
do.
is my sister, and
Am I?
she can yell at me all she wants. Because let me tell
Why
you
you be calling me
something.
mother?
I'm go- I still will catch her ass when I need to. Because we're cut
You
from what? The
will.
same cloth.
I don't think you ought
Yes.
to say that to a woman.
To my woman.
Ike. Come on, Ike.
Oh, no. No,
No,
not
That's
this
how I
Ike and
sound.
Tina business again.
I
That's how I sound.
Anyway, thank you guys
You my
so
you
woman.
are
much for
Ike. I'm
tuning in.
Tina.
Oh my, okay. Thank you so much for tuning into this podcast. Make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe down below. Make sure you catch us next week to review episode 8 of The Traitors. I'm so curious to see what will happen and whether Rob or Candace will come out on top. Rachel, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much times a million for joining us. You've been so fun, and it's always great to see your face.
Yes. Thank
Right.
you. Thanks
Yes.
for having me. It's always great to be here.
Thank you,
Of
Record it
Rachel.
and
course.
upload it, and then